Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to my channel, Autumn Moon the Mage. This is going to be a general reading in regards to love, Virgo. It is general, so it might not resonate with you. If you were drawn to the video, then perhaps there's a message here for you. But if the overall reading doesn't resonate with you, if it doesn't feel right, then don't force it. Just take what does and leave the rest. So we're starting here, Virgo, with the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. We're trying to see what energy you're bringing into this connection. What energy, Virgo? Hummingbird. I keep getting air energy. It's odd. Everybody's in similar energy these days. Hummingbird, which is very nice energy, by the way. I'm gonna read it from the book for you. Can we please get a card for the energy of the person connecting with Virgo? We get the otter. Cute. Sorry. The otter, which is earth energy. I'm going to read, I think it's earth. It might be water, now that I think about it. I will read them both to you. No. It is water. Sorry. The otter. I'm going to read you yours first, though. Hummingbird, that's air energy. So that's Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. You might be dealing with one of those signs. Water energy is Pisces, Capricorn, no, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Okay, hummingbird. Positive, enthusiastic, spiritually resourceful. Inside the tiny hummingbird resides an endless well of energy and positivity. The hummingbird's secret is that it has learned where to gather nectar, and it returns to these sources daily for nourishment and rejuvenation. This sacred elixir springs from many sources, but usually involves nature, creativity, and exploring spirituality. Follow the way of the hummingbird, and you cannot go wrong. Every droplet of life becomes sweet, every moment worth savoring. So it sounds like you're really focusing on just enjoying things. You know, you have a positive attitude. You have discovered what you need to do to keep yourself positive, and you're just enjoying every moment, enjoying every opportunity you have in this connection. The otter is unobstructed joy, playfulness, and contentment. Perhaps the most joyful creature within the animal spirit deck, the otter represents absolute bliss. Otter energy is the playfulness of a child, available to us at any age. They have a giddiness and reverence for life itself, without the presence of doubt, worry, or skepticism. Imagine yourself with a little more otter energy. What would life look like? What would it take to bring you there? The otter card begs this question and wants to transport us to the precious place as soon as possible. The celebration awaits. So yeah, they're just very loving, giving sort of energy. Very, free kind of. It's very similar actually to the energy that you're showing up in, but they're just slightly different. There's just a tinge of difference there. Let's see here. We're going to take a look at the tarot and draw cards for how you feel about this person and how they feel about you. Can we please get 3 cards for how Virgo feels about the person they're connecting with? 3 cards. How does Virgo feel? Interesting. Your own energy coming out there, Virgo. Both. Wow. Okay. This is a very interesting mix here. I look at your energy, by the way, to help you place yourself in the reading, because when we're looking at someone else, we can make ourselves believe that somebody feels just about anything for us. People do it all the time. So the way that we know that this reading is ours, or that a reading is ours, is when we're able to place ourselves in it. And so that's why I take a look at your energy and your feelings, just so you know. Anyway, we start here with the King of Pentacles, the King of Discs. This is your energy, very protective, very nurturing energy. The King of Pentacles, he just wants to support, okay? And he enjoys that, and that's what he wants to do. This is Virgo energy. It's Earth energy, so that's Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Uh, we're going to clarify these cards as well, by the way, but you're stressing about something. The Nine of Swords, you're keeping yourself up at night, stressing about it, agonizing about something here. We're going to try and look into that some more. And with the Seven of Swords here, you're being sneaky, possibly outright lying, maybe just being sneaky. Okay. And this could be lying to yourself. Okay. But it could be also that you're lying to this person, or that you're being sneaky with them. You're not being forward. You're not being direct and honest with them. Let's take a look at them. How does this person connecting with Virgo feel about them? It's interesting. Well, I'll tell you in a second. Can I please get two more cards? How does this person feel about Virgo? One more card. How does this person feel about Virgo? One more card, please. How does this person feel about Virgo? Wow. Maybe they're a little bit stubborn. Maybe they haven't figured it out. How does this person feel about Virgo? Can we get one more card? I'm sorry. I don't like to flip the cards. I feel like that imposes my own energy on them, and I don't like to do that, so I prefer for them to flip. So that means it takes a minute. That's too many cards. Please give me... Fine. Fine. Funny. All right. We get the Knight of Cups. And this is feeling like their heart is open to you and they want to express it. The Knight of Cups, he wants to sweep you off your feet, you know? He wants to come in and with that open heart and that gesture of affection and just sweep you right off your feet. This card, by the way, the Knight of Cups, in the Capricorn reading, the Knight of Cups came out on this side and the King of Pentacles came out on this side. Which yours is like the same placement. So maybe you have Capricorn in your chart. I don't know, but the moon, which made me laugh because the moon can be about things that are hidden. It can be about secrets, things that aren't being shared, kind of like the Seven of Swords here. But it can also be about fears and being afraid. We'll definitely clarify that for more information. The Empress, which is Taurus energy. You might be dealing with the Taurus, but this is someone who is, I kind of look at each of us as an emperor, okay? In my mind, we're all emperors, okay? And male or female, it doesn't matter. The Empress is our perfect partner, okay? It's like they're the ideal feminine like energy. And masculine, feminine, it doesn't really matter. This is just about energy, okay? And this is, they feel that you encompass like the ideal. And with also with Empress energy is she represents the start of something that you give birth to. Okay, that's why she's pregnant in this card. She's giving birth to something. But it's about creating something and wanting to create something. And it's possible that this person feels that they can create with you. The Two of Swords, though, is indecision. Some choice needs to be made here. Some choice isn't being faced. Like there's a decision here that needs to be made. And either on your part or theirs, we're going to clarify, but a decision needs to be made. I'm thinking it comes out on their side, so it implies that they have some choice to make that they're not making, they're not facing, they're refusing to even look at. Let's clarify these. We're going to start with you and the King of Pentacles, that King of Discs. Can you please clarify the King of Pentacles for me? The Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Can you please clarify the King of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles? That's interesting. It's like it's energy that it's how you feel, but like you're wanting to work at being it. It's like you want to perfect yourself. You want to perfect being the King of Pentacles, which is of course your energy. It's also somebody who's successful, you know, somebody who has a lot on their shoulders and is capable of handling all of that, you know. There's a lot of weight on the King of Pentacles. He has a lot of responsibilities, but he's happy to to take care of those things, you know. He wants to. They're important to him. He wants to nurture those things, and so it's like you're willing to work at being in this energy. Like that's interesting because you're showing up as already feeling that way. Maybe you feel that way, but you don't think that you measure up yet. Like you think that you're not quite the King of Pentacles yet, but you want to be, and you want to, perhaps. Let's clarify the Nine of Swords, please. Please clarify the Nine of Swords. We get the World, which is changes. The World represents things coming to an end so that other things can begin, you know, closing doors so other doors can open. And perhaps something ended. Perhaps there was an ending somewhere in this connection or in some aspect of the connection, and you're stressing about it, or you need something to end. You want something to come to an end so something else can happen, and you're stressing about it. What's the Seven of Swords? Please clarify the Seven of Swords. The Lovers. Seven of Swords, the Lovers. The Lovers has to do with choices. And I mean, it also has to do with that connection, you know, that's spiritual connection, that soulmate kind of energy, and feeling that with someone, feeling that bond, and yeah, there's some aspect of that you're being sneaky about, or you're lying about, either to yourself or to them. We get the Queen of Wands. This is fire energy, so that is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And the Two of Pentacles. Oh, okay, Virgo. The Two of Pentacles is about managing, okay? Managing several things, also sometimes termed as juggling things, and it can occasionally mean that you are juggling two people. And with deception here, like with this like lie coming across, And the Lovers, which has to do with connections. It also has to do with choices. I think I said that already. The Lovers has to do with making a choice that serves your heart, listening to your heart and choosing what's right for you, choosing. And so it's possible here that you are juggling between this person here and this um, Queen of Wands here, who is, this is fire energy, but the Queen of Wands is somebody who's very attractive, somebody who's magnetic, charismatic, like alluring, passionate kind of energy there. And so if not juggling two people, okay, because maybe that's not the case. I'm sorry for implying such a thing, but it's possible that you are not giving, you're trying to juggle the connection and something else, okay? Because it could be something else that you're juggling here. So it's possible that you're trying to manage too many things, you're trying to juggle too many things, and you're being dishonest about it. Let's take a look at them. Knight of Cups. With the King of Pentacles coming out like that, it's possible that what you're juggling, what you're working on is like your finances, like your career, like you're focusing on your career quite a bit. And maybe stressing that this connection is going to come to an end because you're juggling your career and your connection, possibly. I mean, that's one way to look at that. Can we please clarify the Knight of Cups? Sorry, I dropped those. Please clarify the Knight of Cups. Okay, we get the Star in the Chariot, and the Star is a wish, it represents hopes and our dreams and our wishes, those things that we want, and the Chariot is having made a decision and like committing to that decision. They've decided that they're on this path and they're not they're not getting off, okay? However bumpy this ride is, wherever it takes me, however fast and scary, whatever happens, I'm committed. And that's what that's what this energy, it's very determined, you know. And so this person, they want to express this open heart to you. They want to express this affection to you, and this is their hope, and they're holding on to that, and they're chasing it. That's what they're doing. Let's take a look at the moon. What is the moon here? It's interesting though that the Two of Swords came out um, because with the Chariot, that's a choice already being made. That's very determined energy towards a decision. So maybe there's some other choice that it's not like choosing, like it feels like with this, they've chosen you, okay? So maybe this choice over here, it affects your relationship, but it's not like choosing between you and somebody else or something along those lines. With the moon, we get the Hierophant and the Magician, Taurus energy again. And the Magician is Virgo, actually, and Gemini. Virgo and Gemini energy. Um, but the moon is something they're afraid of, or something that is hidden, something that they're not being clear about. The Hierophant represents moving forward, like taking steps forward, and it can be a marriage card, it can be a soulmate card, but it's about taking the next step. And the Magician, this is manifesting that, feeling like you can manifest it, like you're in control and you can make that happen. I feel like they want to move forward, and maybe they've even taken steps with that Magician card there, like they've done something. This is so just an example. Okay, I'm not saying that this is what happened, but this is what comes to mind. Okay, buying an engagement ring. Okay, would be a way that um, they have manifested this Hierophant. Okay, Like, or, you know, they've looked at apartments that you can, or houses that you can move in together, you know, something like that. They've taken some kind of action towards moving this relationship forward, and they're not, they're keeping that from you. Um, what's the Empress? Can you please clarify the Empress? Oh man, an idea just came to mind. I don't know. Please clarify the Empress. The Nine of Pentacles. Please clarify the Empress. The King of Wands. Oh, the Nine of Pentacles. The King of Wands. Oh, that's right. The Empress. Okay, now, okay, this makes sense. So the Empress clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. That's just confirmation that they don't just find you attractive. They find your whole world attractive. Like everything about you, the life that you lead, they find all of that very attractive. King of Wands, this is very passionate energy. We have both the King and the Queen here, don't we? Didn't we have the Queen of Wands? There she is. Which is fire energy again, but that's a power couple on the board. And it can just indicate that this is a powerful connection, that they or both of you feel like it's that you're on level, that you're on level ground, that you are entering the situation like on equal energy, okay? But the King of Wands is very passionate, very confident, you know, very confident, very passionate energy. The Four of Swords is somebody who's not doing something, but they're planning. They're looking to the future. It's a healing energy, okay? But it's also about planning, okay? Looking to the next battle or beyond, and trying to plan for what will be and how you'll win that fight. Okay, let's take a look at the Two of Swords. Please clarify the Two of Swords. I don't know why I didn't see the Nine of Pentacles so clearly. Normally I see it very clearly. The Two of Swords, we get the Five of Pentacles, which is about isolation. It's about isolating yourself. The Page of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. Okay. The Page of Pentacles. Okay, I'm just saying it because this is something that I think of the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles is somebody who is offering commitment, okay? They're making a gesture. They're offering stability and commitment, okay? Because that's what the Pentacles represent. And sometimes that's in the form of gift. Sometimes that's in the form of an engagement ring, okay? Because that's just, you know, it's a promise of the future, you know, and you give that to somebody. It's a gift. It makes sense, right? You see what I'm saying here? Not that I'm saying that's what's happening here, because I don't really feel like that's the situation exactly, but the cards came out, and so I feel like I have to say it. And with the Seven of Swords here, they're hiding this. Like, they're hiding this Page of Pentacles here, and they're isolating themselves. There's some kind of choice here, which maybe the decision they're trying to make is, I don't know. Maybe the decision is how to present this gift. Okay, this Page of Pentacles. But they're isolating themselves. They're like stepping away for a minute to try and figure that out. And it's just that so many cards here indicate something like that. Like what I said here with the moon here, it feels like they're hiding, they're planning their forward movement. They're trying to manifest that, and they are not exactly being upfront about it. And what came to my mind, because I was thinking about the Empress when I was shuffling these cards here, and the Empress she's pregnant, okay? So it might have something to do with that. I am so sorry that that it's not clear over here. They're definitely hiding something from you, but if you're worried about them walking away, I don't see that happening. I see they think very highly of you. Whatever they're hiding from you, I don't think it's negative like that. I don't think it's um, like they're cheating on you or something like that. I mean, I suppose a surprise pregnancy might be negative. Depending on who you are, okay? And I'm not saying that that's the case, okay? I'm just saying, like, it could be. It came to mind, and the cards are here, so. But I just feel like they want forward movement, and they're taking steps for that forward movement, and maybe not being really upfront with you about it. But can we please get a message for Virgo in regards to this connection? Can we get a message for Virgo? That's interesting. I find a deeper meaning and personal growth amid the discomfort, which is so totally true. When we're comfortable, we're not challenging ourselves in any way whatsoever. I had this kind of epiphany um, recently, and I was like, wow, the only way to improve myself is to challenge myself. And so, and that's what this is saying, in this challenge, there's positivity and there's growth if you'll accept it. I don't know if this situation is challenging for you, but that's what we have there. Let's ask the universe here. This deck here is called Notes from the Universe, and that one was called The Universe Has Your Back. So let's see here. Can we get a message for Virgo in regards to this connection? Okay, we get 3 cards. Keep it simple. Old souls use words very sparingly, except, of course, for I, love, thank you, wow, now, and cool. Wow, I love you now, the universe, which sounds much better than wow, now I love you. Sequence is important. And it's saying in the process of expressing yourself, when you're expressing yourself, keep it simple, But also don't forget to say the words. If you feel them, say them. You have what it takes. Always follow your heart unless it's been broken. Then you must lead it back into love. It says, did you know that hearts are never too big to mend, too small to rebound, or too tired to love again? And maybe you're feeling like you're unsure if you want to invest in this. We do have this new juggling and kind of keeping it a secret happening here. So, maybe you're afraid. That you have options is meaningful. Rock on. That's funny. This says this right when I was mentioning this juggling business happening here. You have options. If I could make just 2 wishes, I'd wish I could somehow convey to you the profound depths of my gratitude for every moment of your life. I'd also wish that you could somehow know of your unimaginable importance, just as you now are to the lives of so very many. And of course, I'd wish for even more wishes. Oh, shoot. Only 2. um, there are a couple of cards here that really, like this one here and this, you have what it takes, that really kind of imply that you're uncertain, that you're maybe a little bit insecure, and need confirmation of your importance in this world and importance to the people around you. And both of these cards are showing up to express to you that you are important. You do you you do matter. If you were wondering, like, your role in this world and in the lives of the people around you is very important. If you're doubting it, this is a reassurance that you shouldn't doubt it, because you're definitely important to these people around you. Okay, and if you're going through a tough moment right now, if things are rough, just know that you're going to come out. You're going to come out okay. Just focus on the positive. Focus on focus on being grateful, okay, and seeing what you've learned from the situation, okay, and let yourself grow, and don't hold on to the negative, don't hold on to the fear or the hate. Let that go. Anyway, I'm going to get 3 cards here, please. Suggested actions or advice for Virgo, please. Three suggested actions or advice. Sometimes, this is just a thought that came to mind, Virgo. Sometimes we feel, excuse me, inadequate in a situation, okay, which I feel like is coming across here in these cards and these cards here. And because of our inadequacy in this situation, we reach for a situation where we don't feel inadequate. And that is actually, I read, I read this website once, because the internet is always 100% factual and accurate. But I read this website once where it talked about men who cheat on women, okay, who cheat on their wives, and doing it because they feel like they failed their wife, and they feel like they're continuing to fail her. And the other person, they don't have to, they don't hold that person in the same high regard that they hold their spouse. And and so it's easier for them to live with lower expectations on themselves, because they don't expect, they don't feel the need to meet higher standards in that connection, which sounds terrible for the third party, like the other person there. I was not signaling this person here. I just meant like the third party person, the person who's not connected in the relationship. It makes it sound really bad for them, like they are less than somehow, but they're definitely not. It's just, we when we love somebody, we don't want to fail them, and so we set our standards so high. And I don't know why I felt inspired to say all of that here, but I did. And so perhaps that's the situation in some way. Maybe you feel like you can't measure up in some situation here, and so you're reaching out for another situation with another person, or not, maybe just another situation, maybe just in your career you feel more successful than you do in your relationship. I don't know, okay? I'm just saying that sometimes we do this, and you should just know that you are not inadequate. You are not, you are definitely, you have what it takes. I mean, it's there in you, you know, and you can be it. You have it. So don't let yourself feel that way. Don't allow that fear. Don't allow that fear to mess up your life. Don't allow it to wedge its foot in there and break apart what you've worked for and what you believe in and what you want. Okay, listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. Wherever it guides you, listen to it, because it's trying to help you. Anyway, Queen of Cups energy. This says to have compassion, to approach the situation with compassion and with love. open your heart. Approach this with your heart open. This talks about our emotions and allowing ourselves to have that open heart. Okay. The Eight of Wands is communication. There's something possibly that you need to communicate. You need to move forward in. You already know what this is. You already know where you want to go, what you want to say, and this is telling you to do that. Okay. Duality. This card is exclusive to this deck. It's not a regular tarot card. But duality talks about balance. Balancing the good with the bad, you know? If you're experiencing a lot of weight, a lot of heaviness, a lot of burden, make sure to balance that out with joy and with fun. Okay, this card very much talks about the balance of good and evil, the balance of masculine and feminine. It's all about balancing these things out, and so you're being called to find that balance and to create it. Okay, don't let one side get too heavy, balance it out with the other. But anyway, this is what I have for you, Virgo. I hope that it resonated with you. I hope it brought you some clarity in regards to this situation. If it did, I'd love to hear about it. You could shoot me an email. My email address is listed in the description box. You could post a comment. You could like the video, whatever. I appreciate you watching. It means a great deal to me. I really love reading tarot. I love seeing the story unfold and just like understanding people. It's a great joy to me. So I'm grateful to be able to do it. So thank you for watching, because that encourages me. So thank you for that support and that encouragement. And I wish you good luck. Remember to be positive, both with your words and with your thoughts. Have hope, and you'll draw those things into your life. But thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have a fantastic day. Good luck in this and all things in your life. I hope I see you back here again soon. Bye, Virgo.